But you need to have it at the back of your mind that in this politics that we do, even a week is a very long time.
True.
And Sami is telling us about the things that he believes led to the NPP losing by these margins. Total annihilation, surreal, it's phenomenal. Literally beating himself to find adjectives to describe that is good. I mean, the excitement is understandable. But now, the expectations are also extremely high. And we had this same feeling of expectation in 2017. So this feeling is good, maybe justified by the results, but you have to live up to the expectation. And that is what is really going to be the test. Samuel Kujato says there has been so much corruption, so much so. It's fine. So now that you are going to have executive authority, you now must deliver to the Ghanaian people the dealing against corruption that you've told them about.
Holding people accountable.
Yes.
Okay.
You now must show them that you're going to be able to deal with it. There's a new term called state capture.
Yes.
Yes. Recently, I was accused of state capture.
You?
Yes.
What did you do?
They said I had gone to sell some STC in Kumasi.
Ashanti, yeah.
Yes, and it's all part of the NPP government state capture. And I was only fortunate because they had attached a document to demonstrate the selling of the STC land by myself. Unfortunately, the document that they attached to their campaign, the document clearly said a rental agreement.
What was that transaction about?
It's a rental agreement.
I don't understand.
We had rented we had this about an acre plot of land.
So vacant land?
It has some colonial bungalows sitting on it.
Okay. 1 acre?
Yeah, about an acre. That we haven't gotten a peswa from.
Where in Kumasi?
I think the area is called Asokwa.
Yes.
Asokwa.
Yes.
The stadium area.
Yes.
And there are 2 hotels. One next to us, one opposite us.
Okay.
Who have been very interested in going into a partnership with us over the land to develop it. And so we did a rental with one of them, and they're going to use the land for an extension of the hotel.
Okay.
And we said we can't do a lease because it's public land. We can do a rental. And if we have a rental arrangement, that's going to pay us about 25,000 a month for
CDs.
Yeah.
They're going to build a hotel on the land.
They're going to do an extension.
But it's hotel. They're going to, like an annex of the hotel.
Yes, like an annex of the hotel. And then they're also going to give us, because we said the original thing is for accommodation. They're also going to give us accommodation.
For your staff?
Yeah, for our staff. So, and this is a rental agreement that has been approved by management board. It's presented as an example of state capture because they said I'm going to sell.
Is it like a PPP kind of thing?
No, it's I don't know if it's a PPP. It's just straightforward.
And the rental is for how long?
Yeah, 30 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more like a lease. 30 years is more like a lease.
Well, you can't lease public land.
But the duration, 30 years is more of a lease than a rental.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's and every month they pay us rent. Until, and every year there's an increment. So we look at it as a rental because every month they are paying us a rent. But I'm saying that that has been presented as an example of state capture. And there have been many instances where we've been told that these are state capture. So now, the onus is on the new government to show and to redress all these issues that we say are state capture, all these issues. I mean, I would support any move to retrieve stolen public money. So the onus now is on you to show that public monies have been used improperly.
Yes.
And to redress it. You remember we had some of these things in the year 2008, 2009, where the NDC accused the NPP of stealing gold resources. They published the bank account of NPP people. You remember? And in those bank accounts, the monies that were in those bank accounts, were more than the monies in some of the commercial banks. But then, when they came into office, at their vetting, when Ghanaians bought into all of that and voted for them in 2008, at their vetting of many of them, when they were asked about it, they said, some of these things are campaign. We beg you. And then they ended up prosecuting one minister. I think that he was here just for foreign affairs. But they said he had sold rice or something. And even that didn't go anywhere. Then there was another minister who they tried to prosecute because they said he had given a contract to renovate a washroom, and they didn't like the figures. That too didn't end anywhere. But they had raised the expectation of the Ghanaian that there was massive wrongdoing. Gold resources had been siphoned out of the country. Bank accounts which contain more monies than many of the banks. And then they came into office and there was no show. So the onus now is on you to live up to the expectation that you've built. If you're able to do it, the country will be better off. If you're able to show all of this state capture and redress it, if you're able to show all of this corruption and redress it, everybody will be happy. Who would want state resources to go into private pockets and so on? Sammy says the transition team set a good example. They are not taking per diem. I would be surprised if they were taking per diem.
Why? Why would you be surprised?
I would be surprised.
Why? They're working. People attend board meetings, they take sitting allowances.
Okay. But you see, the reason why I took an interest in the Samuel Kujato talking about transition team members not taking per diem is because, we hear these things. Why are you? Why are you? You don't have it. Can I go on?
Please go on. Please go on.
We hear these things, transition team came, and one transition team, was it 2008? Yeah, must have been 2008. And they came and they said, we won't take per diem, we won't do this. And then they ended up drinking tea.
But per diem is not tea. They didn't say they will not be refreshed.
No, they are not accepting refreshment. They've said that.
Oh, they are not accepting that too.
Not even water.
Okay.
Not even water.
But they should take water.
No. They said they will come with their own water.
Trying to live down the
Is
other.
that for security reasons?
No.
They don't want to.
Or maybe for security.
They don't want to incur any cost at all.
Well, I'm happy they are not going to drink.
They are scared that they will be poisoned.
Well, sometimes these people what they would
Which
build,
people?
what they would build the Ghanaian taxpayer with,
Ah.
at the end.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah,
Okay.
their
No, the
their
1 point-
reputation.
Oh, the tea they drank the other time. It wasn't somebody who built they themselves built the Ghanaian taxpayer. But I'm saying,
Yes.
let it continue. Let us see this mindset that we're in difficult times and we are going to sacrifice as politicians. If we do that, it's not only the NDC people who will benefit, all of us as politicians, because we have a bad image among the Ghanaian electorate, and we need to work to improve it, whichever party is in office. So I wish them well, and then we'll support them if they're able to live up to their promises. If they are not able, we would come here and tell them.